chocolate almond milk.
Today, we're going to talk about awkward moments. Specifically, an awkward moment that happened at Olive Garden. So, as many of you know, a couple days ago was one of the greatest national holidays on the calendar of planet Earth. My birthday. A couple days ago, my family took me to Olive Garden for my birthday. It was a great treat because I haven't been to the Olive Garden since I was a kid. So I'm walking in there and I'm reliving memories. I'm wondering if the food's going to be as good as I remember it. And let me tell you, when you go to Olive Garden, it's actually a pretty fine experience. The staff there, they're real friendly. They'll laugh at you. They're great people. And they're just fun to be around. The food is every bit as good as I remember it being. So me and my family, we're sitting down at the table and we're having a nice, quiet family moment. We're enjoying our meal. All of a sudden, we hear this noise coming from the other side of the room. It's these two ladies, and they're yelling at each other on the top of their lungs. And it's getting pretty serious. They're yelling at each other. They're throwing the F word at each other, the B word, the C word, every word in the book. Okay, it's getting to be a serious argument, and it's so awkward because you're sitting there in Olive Garden, and you just don't know what to do. If you're at McDonald's, you kind of just brush these things off because they happen. You know, if you're at the train station, if you're at any other public place. But at Olive Garden, this never happens at Olive Garden. So I'm sitting there going, oh my gosh, what do I do? This is getting pretty serious. And it actually got to the point of physical confrontation. These ladies, they're grabbing at each other's hair. They're throwing punches.
You better shut the freak up about my son.
Let go of my hair.
Effing bad word. You.
Should I go up and break up the fight? Should I just stay here and keep eating like nothing's going on? I mean, you looked at the staff. They didn't know what to do. They're looking at each other like, oh my gosh, what do we do? Because it never happens to them at Olive Garden. One lady actually started waving a knife around and trying to stab the other lady. These two ladies are fighting, and they're sitting in booths right next to each other. One lady's there with her husband. The other lady is there with her son. And he's a pretty small guy, maybe 5, 7 years old. I didn't get a good look at him, but he was pretty small. But this is the part that got me. When I realized what these two ladies were fighting about. The lady who's there with her husband turned to the lady with her son and said, "Excuse me, ma'am, can you please tell your son to quit acting like an animal?" Yeah, I guess he was being a little obnoxious, you know, being a little kid. And seriously, there's a ton more ways to say that than your kid is acting like an animal. Seriously? And this is what gets me the most, okay? This is what I find to be the most amusing about this whole situation. This lady is offended because the other lady accused her son of being an animal. So this lady's mad and she wants to stand up for her son's reputation. She's standing up to defend her son. It goes angry lady, son, other lady. The son is right between the two of them while they're fighting. So she's going to protect her son by throwing punches at a lady who's on the other side of her son. You better apologize for calling my son an animal. Take that! Sorry, son. Seriously? It was for your own good. You called my son an animal? Do you see the irony here? That's what I got for my birthday this year. I got a great dinner and a free show. Can't beat that. Thank you, Olive Garden. So that was my awkward moment at Olive Garden. If this video made you laugh, subscribe to my channel. You can also like my videos on Facebook. Alright, see you next time on Chocolate Almond Milk.